Welcome back to day 3. I'm Frida Liu, and for our first speaker session, let's welcome Mr. Tay Shu Yi, co-founder and CTO of EasyWork. He has more than 15 years experience in the software industry and leads the product development and operations team in management and HR. He'll be sharing with us insights on motivating employees easily with fun and engaging recognitions and rewards.
Hi guys. First of all, I would like to thank Data Asia for giving me a chance to participate in this event. I'm glad to have this opportunity to share a little bit of experience we have on employee motivation. So in this session, I would like to share with you guys on how SME can use an effective and fun recognition and rewards program to motivate their employees. So employee is the most important asset of your company, right? I guess everyone here will be agreeing with me, right? So the question now here is how do we attract and retain talent as an SME with a limited budget and compete with those big guns? That's the question I'm going to discuss today. I'll show you how to use a fun and engaging reward and recognition program and use that to align with your KPI or OKR so that everyone moves in the same direction. Before that, let's talk a little bit about what are some characteristics of an effective employee recognition. Visible, we want to criticize privately and praise publicly. Recognize someone will maximize the impact. It shows others, colleagues that this is the behavior and values that we encourage and give them the opportunity to join the recognition as well. Making them look good among the peers is a very good motivation factor for employees. And we want to be specific about that. Employees should understand why a certain action or behavior deserves this. Be specific about that on the details and context will go in the long way of showing credibility in your organization. Recognition is effective as well when it's given in timely manners. So your employee did something good, acknowledge that immediately. Don't delay until their quarter or I see before in annual review. So sometimes recognition does not need to be expensive like a huge bonus or extravaganza awarding events. It can be as candid as a pat on the back and a genuine compliment. And lastly, it should be performance-oriented. So your recognition should tie back to your objective or KPI for an employee too. That would motivate and guide the employees progress towards achieving their targets. Okay, so knowing all these must-have characteristics, we as SMEs ourselves, however, still face some problems to implement an effective recognition program. First of all, we can't compete with the MNC on those expensive benefits. Aside from those usual dental, health, book, education, some even offer comprehensive medical coverage or for their family members or even maternity delivery package for employees. So this one-size-fits-all benefit actually doesn't work quite well. Some younger generation doesn't benefit from this. This is kind of like discriminate to me. So, or they will look for a way to exploit. So of course, they wouldn't trick their ways for a maternity claim. There's no way they can do that. But I've heard some employee actually buy spectacle for friends using receipt with their names to claim eye care benefits. They will just fully spend it for the sake of it. So there's no appreciation here and they just feel entitled. After all, it's not what they want, right? So this is exactly why we come up with this idea, Easy Rewards. It's a tool for a company to easily implement an effective employee recognition program. So at a nutshell, employee can use an app to give points to colleagues for recognition. We call it point to give here. Then they can use the accumulated points to redeem rewards that they want. That's point to spend. So someone give point to give to you and it become point to spend for you. So instead of going further on the feature as usual, so I would like to show you an actual use case of a company that uses it instead. They are really creative on how to utilize this EasyWork to implement an effective recognition program. So this is Exabyte. They have over 300 employees using this for over 2 years already. So first of all, there are two kinds of points. So for Exabyte, every employee get 50 points to give monthly. Management get more. So this point of give will be refreshed monthly. So they can be used to give it to their colleagues for recognition. So if they are not used, every month it will just be set back to 50 and then manager get more. Okay. Here are some actual transactions. I thought I would show you guys the actual one instead of like some mock-up. And that will be clear. So they use it to thank for someone for help, for a job well done, or even a happy birthday greeting. Some of those are quite fun. like this, like cover sea, cover mountain, that's from your friend. It sounds so genuine, right? So instead of your measure from with a standard template, good job, or those long one with perfect grammar but probably copied from some website. So this is much better, although it's not like grammatically correct, but it's fun, it's genuine. Or this like who asked you poor, hard to go. It sounds so genuine to me. And be specific about it. What are you thanking them for? Like this one, the manager is thanking her for the good job on the career page. And they even use it for like EOTM, Employee of the Month, nomination. So HR set the rules. You just hashtag with EOTM on those transactions with a minimum 10 points given, and put in the reason reason you want to nominate the employees. So after that, HR will just like generate report and compile to find out the who is the EOTM for the month. So as you see here, these transactions are transparent. Everyone will see it. So as I mentioned earlier, recognition should be public as well, right? So there are some other examples here, more examples here, like you are my MVP. It's a bit cheesy, but that's the script you want among your employees, right? Or thank you someone when they teach you something. Like this guy teach her some tips, some stuff, then she thank him publicly. Then or a season greeting by colleagues to her friend. It's much warmer than some template greeting, right? It's so personalized from her to her colleague. Or another warm example from the employees from Indonesia. I don't 100% understand this, but it looks very motivational to me. Like for example, I think this one's like, hope you get closer and more effective. I think so. Thank you for all the support, and we grow together. It's an actual transaction. It's by someone by their employees in Indonesia. Or even when someone is leaving. Here, this guy is leaving, and then he sent a message to his boss. It's just one point here, but it's all about the message. So he wished his friend farewell as well. And his bro replied him. See, it's so emotional. It's so emotional, and we can send the comradeship and teamwork here. It's not always about the points here, but it's about the genuine of the message and the transaction that they given. And then instantly, when the recipient received the transaction, the recipient will immediately receive a push notification on their phone as well. So it's very warming when you actually got that. So the amount of points might not worth much, but it's the message and thoughtfulness here that's matter. So imagine you just help someone, then she immediately send a message to thank you publicly. It's so thoughtful here. Then also all the employee can see the recognition as well, and then they can chip in. They can reply on that as well. So recipient, other employee can thank or comment or like on that as well. So it makes the whole process fun and engaging. So like here, I mean, someone else comment on that, thank you, all those kind of things. Also, other than point to give through recognition here, HR can also give them through other means as well. So for example, here, they give their, they give their employees 300 points on birthday, or they allocate some points for team building event competition. Kind of like instead of giving winner the cash or voucher like usual, so they give points instead. So example, in a bowling competition, champion get 200 points, runner up, they get 100 points and so on. Then employee can accumulate it, and then they choose what they want themselves later. Or when you hit some pre-agreed KPI, or employee of the month, they give points as well. Another interesting example is that they couldn't meet up during Chinese New Year this year due to pandemic. So the CEO couldn't give a red packet personally like usual. So he tried to use e-wallet to give virtual angbao, but gave up soon, as it's really cumbersome to choose like 300 employees from your phone contact one by one to set. And of course, you don't have all the 300 employees in your phone contact updated as well. So it's really very tedious. So he actually gave up and used EasyWork instead with some greetings. This is what he sent. So he just, it's much easier now because it's integrated with your employee database already. So he just click, select all, and done with 5 minutes. And everyone got that, 38 points. And then the employee can also, I mean, the best of all, the employee can also thank him. They also chip in to comment on the chat as well. So you compare to the e-wallet. The e-wallet just like transfer one-to-one, transfer the $50 to their e-wallet, then they receive like as if nothing. Like this one is so engaging. It's so easy and engaging now. So now, you have some points now. You accumulate a lot of points here. You can then use it to redeem the item you want. So note that these are uploaded by the company. In this case, it's Exabyte HR. So they get to decide how much point is needed for each item, how many can redeem per year per employee. So here there are broad selection to choose from. So from those usual one like eye care, healthcare, or some electronics or household products, HR have the flexibility here. So note that this healthy product are much cheaper compared to the actual product to redeem, like the electronics product. So these are cheaper because they want to encourage. The HR want to encourage people to claim those healthier choice. This is like kind of like 600 points for 300 ringgit claim, and then this one is more expensive. So another big difference is that now employee can choose what they want. So not being forced to. So if you have perfect eye care or dental, you can opt for a gym. They also have a gym claim. Or if you're not a gym guy, so maybe take some course for self-improvement. You can claim this thing, I think it's 300 points or something like that. Then you can 200 or 300 points. Then you can use this to claim for education course like Udemy course or something like that. That's your choice. Exabyte is really creative in this. So they even put this up, like 50 points for company jacket. Well, it's a good quality one. It's a jacket, it's a good quality one, and so employees still rush for it. But you have to do some free promotion for your company. Okay, those free company t-shirt they still give it, but these extra things you have to use some extra point to claim it. Or the CEO went to Japan for a trip and then bring back some cool souvenir. So instead of giving it to some specific employee, so he decided to use it up to clear your point. This cost like 800 points, but it's still gone in seconds. Or for some companies, they always receive some gift for suppliers or vendor, right? So like hamper during festivals, goodies, goodie cakes, or product example. So who usually got that? You usually end up with those in purchasing or procurement department or those upper management. So that's not fair for the rest of the employee, right? Those not in the front line, and it's not enough for everyone at the same time. So this is how Exabyte did it. So one of their suppliers, a bank, give their finance department some tickets to Avenger movie premiere screening last time. So it's a common practice. It's like premiere tickets for partners. So because Exabyte is their premium customer, is their designated payroll bank. So they give them like free movie tickets, like 10 movie tickets. So the 10 tickets wouldn't be enough for everyone. So HR decided to put it up for employees to redeem as well. I think this one is like 50 points. So 50 points for a pair of tickets with popcorn and drinks included. So, and it's literally gone in seconds after this is up. I still remember this one. So everyone talked about it and so excited when successfully grab it. So you can clearly see now, it's much better than monopolized by certain department, right? Another example is that we have a client running a supermarket. So they always get gift from supplier, that's common. So to put it all up, so just put it all up. Let's share with the cashier or driver and not just those from purchasing department. Especially now you are sharing with those high performers already. Okay, or after Exabyte annual dinner held in the hotel, so the venue hotel gives them a free hotel night stay. So who should take it? The HR department or the CEO? Again, they decide to open it up and then use your points to change it instead. Or after their team building events in this theme park, Lost World Double theme park, the venue gives them another extra 10 tickets for free. So who should get that? Organizing committee, they open it up for all to exchange 50 points. So now you can see these gifts are better allocated to those work hard, earning recognition with point now, and able to choose what they value most. And best of all, if you see all these gifts are actually some example that cost bear no extra cost to the company. It's free. It's free from their partners. They give them. So instead of they multiply some certain departments. So now, why not share it out and make your employees happy? Okay, some other fun example as well. So as a boss, if you worry there are too much points in circulation already, so use this. The boss sponsors some big tickets key for the annual dinner special ballot. So you want to win this, buy the ballot ticket with 50 points. So this ballot will go into the pool for lucky draw in annual dinner. So the more ballot you buy, the higher chances you got for this annual dinner lucky draw. So if you need a TV, buy 10 tickets on it. Or Airport Pro is cool, buy 30 tickets. So I think one ticket is like 50 points or something like that. So there are a lot of people, they just buy like 30 tickets and then their points gone in straight away finish it off. So it creates such a hype among the employees, and they even discuss it in social media as well. So you see, this is an actual Facebook post. They are really so excited about it and post it on Facebook. Got EasyWork, point, got hope. Then they were all in there already. It's fun, it's engaging, and it helped the company to clear some points as well. So you see, they're so excited about that. Another good example. So during pandemic, the company would like to give out some used notebook that it's not suitable for employee to use anymore. For daily work. They want to donate it out to help the employee with children study at home as a second notebook. So instead of giving out randomly, it requires some points. Just for this one, it's just as little as 50 points because the company wasn't intended to earn from this. So they want to just put some points there, and then so that it will make sure you claim for it if you need it. So if it's free, everyone will just go to rush for it. Right? So now it's like 50 points. And another few examples from our sister company, Easy Parcel, they are also using it extensively as well for 2 years already, I think. So for example, this one is quite fun. You can spend 200 points for lunch with CEO. Of course, of course the meal is included. So it's 200 points for lunch with boss. And company merchandises, they have some nice notebook or webcam cover. Although it might be some leftover for marketing material, but then it's good to share with your employees. And another one, or even masks. But note that this actually requires 0 point. So the purpose here is not to earn any point here, but the company want to use it to keep track of the distribution of the mask. So the company actually secure a lot of masks for their employees, but then they want to make sure that every employee can take only one. And EasyWork is a convenient tool for it. So they track it as 0 point. So if you want, you can claim it from here, and our system will keep track. Everyone can claim only one. So there are still a lot of examples here. Just be creative about it, and then look for something your employee would like with a good ROI, and depends on the company. Maybe some employee discounts or some extra product that you have. And it's integrated with Slack as well. So it's making any recognition convenient and prompt. So you see something you like, someone help you, as little as help to carry something to your car. So just give him 5 points. Just type it down in 5 seconds. It's not about the amount sometimes, it's about the intention, the promptness. The prompt feedback will maximize the impact of our recognition. As mentioned in our talk earlier, those characteristics is what is driving us on developing this tool. Some extra setting you can also set, like limit some items some items that can be claimed for once per year, or specifying the quantity available. So if it's finished, then we will automatically mark it as sold out. Or for some more product listed, like some expensive luxury products, you could actually list it first without buying or sorting out, so that you won't tie up your cash flow. So you buy it only when someone redeem it. There's an approval process behind in our system. So when it's redeemed, points deducted is approved first, in case they spend it later, and then they can't pay it later. So if it's rejected, the points will be refunded to the employee. And this is the interface for them to approve and reject. So after they claim, then only admin go to buy the thing, then only approve it, and then after that, you can mark it as completed when you pass over the items for the employee. So this is for the admin to use. Okay, so all the transactions are also securely recorded at store, so it can be audited anytime. So after all, these points actually is equivalent to monies to the company. So all the transactions can be downloaded in CSV as well. And okay, now let me show you some real example of the effects of this program. So this is a good example of letting employee to choose what they want. So she don't appreciate a dental care benefit, but certainly is very happy for hair dryer here. So this product costs about 5,100 points in their listing. It's bloody hell expensive, and she saved years for this. So as you can see, how happy she is, and posted this in Facebook, and the employee even gets some free publicity for it. She posted it here and then tag the employee. You see how happy she is, tagging the hashtag the company also. And although being a guy, I still don't understand why this Dyson brand is so expensive. But her friend is so excited, comment on her Facebook. Anyhow, I understand this Nintendo Switch. I would admire myself too. Anyway, this time it's in Instagram. Again, all her friends are jealous of her. It's kind of like a very good free ads for you, right? That attracts talents for your company. Another one. See the effects. There's another 77 likes and comments. Even your employees, even your employees' friends also envy on it. See how happy the employees, how thankful they are, and compare now to the forced eye care benefit that I mentioned earlier. So they take it for granted how big a difference it is. But this lady here, she worked hard, she earned recognition and collect points for a few years to exchange for this. And best of all, she's so grateful about this. The actual cost per employees on average is also much lower. It's about like 1,000 points per employees per year generated for exabyte case. It really depends on how you clear their points, but you can clearly see that it's much cheaper. It's not like everyone getting these expensive items. It's only the top performers that you want to retain get this, and you make them happy and everyone envy about it. And hopefully it will motivate everyone to work hard to get the next one. So this is in essence how an employee motivation program works. Next, as I mentioned earlier, your reward program should tag to employee performance drive. So now I will show you how you can also extend it to use another quest feature in EasyWork to further improve your reward program. You can create a quest that ties your objective or goals and rewards the employee when they achieve it. So for example, here I set a marketing target that should achieve in 3 months for a team, or you want a time-based target like less than 5 customer complaints in a month. You can set the goal here. Set the goal that you want them to achieve here. And then I can specify the reward for it. Again, you can reward them with easy reward points, or you can specify your own. If you choose easy reward point here, the point will be escrow from your creator first, then distribute it automatically when it's achieved. Then once it's published, everyone in the company can see it. It can be a team or a personal target. So for team result from everyone contribute to one progress. For individual here, everyone will have a separate progress and accomplishment. So the progress everyone made to the date is displayed in real time. So it becomes a competition, like it will motivate everyone to achieve a common goal. Okay, so when one of the participants achieve something, so say he achieved a sales here, so he can log in here, update the progress for the apps with their supporting document, like for example, upload their invoice, that kind of things, and then depend on settings, submit the creator to approve, then it will reflect on the progress here. So everything can be tracked here. So sales achieve a target, sales achieve a progress, he can update the progress here. Then the progress will increase here, will update here. So when the quest is achieved or is due, and creator can mark it as accomplished. So we require the creator to close it because we want to be flexible about it. So sometimes the target might miss by a bit due to some other external factor that's not controlled by the sales, like for example, like delay payment, not on a sale fault, and then the manager want to proceed to mark it as accomplished as well. Sure, no problem, just go ahead. So if it's accomplished, the point as scrolled previously that the creator promised they want to give them, it will be distributed to the participant. So everyone will be notified as well. So This is in essence how Quest can gamify your KPI and then make it fun for everyone to connect with your rewards. Motivate them to achieve the goal set. Okay. With that, I'm going to summarize it with some benefits of an effective employee recognition reward program. So with an effective employee recognition program, you saw how those happy employees that I shared just now. It boosts their morale, thus leading to higher productivity and reduced turnover. The ROI itself would be well worth it. Your reward program would be more performance-oriented, timely, engaging, and genuine. So all this can be achieved even with a limited budget and allow you to compete with those big guys. It's all about the right tools for the job. So with that, let's take a short break and then we'll continue back in a moment with more exciting contents.
Visit us today at EasyWork.Asia. Visit us today at EasyWork.Asia. Visit us today at EasyWork.Asia. Need a better attendance system for your company? Try EasyWork. You can mark your attendance directly from your smartphones by just simply tapping a button. Important information such as your timestamp and location will be captured instantly. All our reports come with useful metrics that admins can use to measure the company attendance performance. Visit us today at EasyWork.Asia. Need a better way to reward your employees? Look no further. Introducing EasyWork Rewards. What better way than to reward employees with points? Increase your workforce morale by rewarding them with points which they can use to redeem exciting items. Everyone in your company can reward their peers now by using EasyWork Rewards. Visit us today at EasyWork.Asia.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's continue our talks. So from Easy Rewards just now, let me now introduce you to EasyWork. So you might be wondering a bit, as you probably already noticed EasyWork in some of the screenshots I've shared before. So Easy Reward is actually just one of the features from our EasyWork product suite. So EasyWork is a complete HR SAS targeting at SME, aiming to be the one-stop portal for all employee HR needs. So in EasyWork, we resolve around these three objectives to help SME on better managing and growing their most important asset of the company, employees. So with that, we hope to bring these benefits to the HR by saving their times and costs and improve their productivity on human resource management. Let me just flip through some of the features available in our product suite. So this is for employees to clock in and out for attendance. So basically, employee can use it to clock in and out at office or even remotely instead of an old-fashioned clock machine. You can use our approval form for various kinds of approval process needed in your company, like procurement or item request or even business trip. It then sends notification to your superior for approval. And admin can also upload and share company documents like employee handbook, policy, etc. to the employee securely on our apps. employee can file financial claims. For your sales or outfield employees, they can also use our mileage feature to track their mileage travel for business purpose and then file claim in the apps. So basically, it's kind of like your Waze. So when you want to start the trip, you click start and then you drive. Then the distance here will increase slowly as you travel. And then at the end, it will calculate and then you can file a claim based on how much distance you have traveled. On recruitment side, we help company to manage their candidate resume bank and hiring pipelines easily. Then proceed to compose and send offer letter, and candidate can sign on it digitally or within our apps and also website. We do have a leave module as well. I won't go into detail. It's kind of like your typical leave application system. And since HR is managing the entire employee database in our system already, so we are also able to generate an organization chart off the shelf for you as well. You can also use EasyWork resource booking feature to manage your meeting rooms or any company resource booking schedules. So let your employees to check the availability and book the rooms through our apps. So we have seen some creative company use it to manage company vehicle, projector, or even a shared Zoom account as well. Okay, so I think that pretty much wrap up most of our important feature in EasyWork. Here are some plans we have for EasyWork. Basically, we have 3 plans: Basic, Pros, and Enterprise. And Pros and Enterprise will have more features that already have in Basic. So there's some extra features here. And then the pricings, as stated here, they are paying annually would be cheaper. Yeah. So feel free to visit our website, www.easywork.asia for more info. Okay, with that sums up, concludes my talks today. So if you have any question, feel free to drop us an email at our support@easywork.asia email address, or connect me at LinkedIn. Just scan this QR code or search for me, Shui Tei, in LinkedIn. And also, don't forget, feel free to visit our booth at Data Asia and then interact and chat with us as well. Thanks a lot, guys. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.